Okay, so apparently, YouTube was screwing up. This is take two of the just an update on the channel and on us and what we're doing and what this channel actually is. Hi, folks. My name is Nick, and I am part of a podcast with a friend of mine named Andy. It is called We Didn't Name This Podcast at All, because we didn't. And this update is going to be mainly about what I was doing at Tabletop Day this past Saturday, and what I actually received from it, because I actually won some raffle stuff, and a little bit about what we plan to do for the show. So bear with me. This is my first time recording a video on YouTube, so be gentle. By the way, I am recording this through my laptop, the camera, so sorry if the picture quality is bad and everything, but I won 3 things. This game is a force ball. Now, I will say, I have not opened this. I have not played it. I have opened it. I've read the instructions a little bit, but I have not played. This is a 2-player card game that takes between 30 to 60 minutes, it says on the package. And it's got 55 cards and the instructions in it. I'll let you know how this is down the road, because Andy and I will probably play these at some point and report back. But this other game that I won is a Looney Labs game, so you know they're going to be wacky and interesting, have great artwork, all that stuff. This is a game called Just Desserts. It's 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up, 8 to adult, and takes 10 to 40 minutes to play. Basically, that one seems more like a filler to me, but what do I know? And this one is the biggest one I got. It's Flea Market. It's a Mayfair game, and I'm holding the box up wrong way up so I could read the thing. Hold on here a second. Ages 8 and up, takes about 30 to play, and plays 30 minutes to play rather, and it's 3 to 5 people to play it. So that's what I won. The Tabletop Day event that I went to was a place that is new to me. I mean, I've only been here 5 years, and I know A1 Comics. I live in Roseville, California, so I know A1 Comics has the board games, and they have a great area. They do. They have a ton of selection and everything. These guys, I went there for Tabletop Day Saturday for the first time I've ever played, right? Been to this store. It's a nice store. I mean, it's not as big as the A1, and I don't want to compare and contrast, but I'm going to. Sorry. And the people that were there were very nice. They enjoy everything. I mean, the owner's a nice guy. The people who play there are very nice. And A1 has an open board game day on Saturdays. At least that's what they've advertised and stuff. Or I've seen it on their menu, on their calendars and all that. And A1's awesome. But so is this place. And I'll be upfront. I enjoy playing Munchkin. I mean, it's fun. You got to be in the right mindset to play Munchkin. You don't have to. You shouldn't be like, oh, it's too random. Games are supposed to be fun. I will slap you. Games are supposed to be fun. Okay? Everyone knows that. You play games to have fun. And yes, it is random. It is nutty. That's the point of it. You got to know that going in. And if you know that going in, Munchkin is a really fun game if you have the right group. Games that I played at Tabletop Day this past Saturday. Dead of Winter. One of my characters was the Mall Santa, and it was hilarious. We almost won. But we came up like 2 cards short or something. I also played the absolute worst board game I've ever played. I wasn't a fan of I played Eclipse once. I hate games that are like over 3 hours. That one took, I think, like 3 or 4 hours, something like that. Hated it. Way too mathy. So we played a game called Spurs. I know it was on Kickstarter. At least that's what I told it was a Kickstarter game. And for this one mini game, that's on a hex board, and that's where you rustle up the cattle and tame the horse and all that stuff, right? They have little movement dice. You have to roll to move on that board, which is fine. The problem is, the dice color scheme was blue dice with black etching on it. The other problem was the etching was really, really shallow. I mean, it was horrible. If you know, think of it this way: you know those dice are going to be rolled, right? You know they're going to be taking a beating because they are being rolled. Why do you have the world's shallowest etching on a die? Yeah, I get your Kickstarter, I get that. But think about this. Think about it. You can't have it so where the etching rubs off and then the dice are damn near unplayable. If you're rolling that and the etching's off, you don't know what you rolled, especially in a low light situation where the light isn't very bright. You can't see it. Anyway, to me personally, the game wasn't fun. The people I played it with and was learning it with hated it. We all punched out of it and went to a better game, Sheriff of Nottingham. Hello, Tom Vassell. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but oh my god, Sheriff of Nottingham is an amazing game. Once again, it's like Munchkin. It depends on your group. Oh, by the way, in Dead of Winter, we had no betrayers. So, yeah. That was... And, hey, all the games I played, except the Spurs game, I will never play that again. Here's what I would rather do than play Spurs. Watch paint dry. Go to an LA Dodgers game. Go to an LA Galaxy game. Anything else. So yeah, that game is horrible. I hate it. Bottom line, games are supposed to be about fun. And for me, that game was anti-fun. And yeah, and okay, now to go to things about what we want to have on the channel. What we're eventually going to do is we're going to have our podcasts posted up here. The plan is to do them through Google Hangouts. At least right now, so we can get them up on YouTube through that. And then what we're going to do on them is we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Esports, League of Legends, Dota 2, that type of stuff. Board games, like I had just talked about. Computer games, that falls into that, but wrestling as well, and just random life annoyances, whatever we decide to talk about. That's the meat of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Right now, Andy and I are doing like a research playthrough of the Pathfinder Adventure card game, Skulls and Shackles Edition, I believe it's called. It's the pirate one. And that game is fun. Our characters, he's playing a character, we don't like the name that they give your default characters, the character names, so we made our own. He's playing as Salty Cashmere, and I'm playing as Bork Laser. And we're through 3 adventures, 3 missions, mission things. I think they're called adventures. I don't know. But 3 scenarios. Yeah, it's scenarios. And we've won all 3. He's died once. We resurrected him. And things are going very well. And another thing that we definitely want to do is do a playthrough of the Pathfinder RPG game. I have the beginner's box. We haven't started to look through it yet, but eventually we will. And eventually that will come to you. Also, we can and probably will record playthroughs of games and stuff too. We hope to get a decent amount of content up here. This is my first go at YouTube. I've not done it before. I don't know how it's going to work. But bottom line, I'm trying, and we're going to have fun. That's the key. We're trying to have fun. So bottom line, relax, enjoy, and I hope you come back, because we're working on getting towards that. Be ready for the first episode. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about during that. And we hope you come and listen to it, because it'll be fun. Anyway, my name is Nick Gilbert. This is the first update of We Didn't Play Test This at All. I'm out.